Hello, Candace Claire, swansage.com. Tonight I am making an elixir for the new moon ritual that I'm doing at my house this evening. And the new moon is a great time to welcome in new intentions. And so we're going to have a ritual. It's really nice to ritualize around the new moon and the full moon and their energies. And so like the full moon is about letting go, and the new moon is about you're sort of at like that complete black space, ready to start manifesting whatever your intentions are. And so it's nice to even just sort of go with the coloring of what's happening with her. So in the full moon, maybe wearing white and doing a white elixir. I'm going to make a black one tonight. So what I've prepared so far is I have a peppermint saffron rose tea base. So I'm going to use this as the base to give it just a nice flavor. And so I'll put that in, and I like to put a nut milk to help it be kind of creamy. And a wonderful thing to do is if you don't have a nut milk, or if you don't want to do, if you don't want the ones that are in the store, is take some nut butter. I have a beautiful sprouted hazelnut butter, so I'm going to make a nut milk with this. Let me open this new jar. So you can just put, a spoonful, depending on how much you're making, but just a nice spoonful in with the liquids, and you'll have the creamy nut milk that you desire. So as I mix this, the oil separated it a little bit, so I'm just going to mix it a little bit, and then put a nice size spoonful in. So here it goes. It'll give it a nice flavor too. You can have whatever nut milks, whatever nut butters you have. It can be cashew, it can be walnut, but I just decided to open up the hazelnut because we're going to have cacao in here, and I like those two flavors together as well. So the next thing I'm going to put in is a scoop of superfoods, and these are powders that I've pre-mixed. So I've got in here some chaga, reishi, maca, lucuma, ashwagandha, milk thistle, vanilla, some cinnamon, cardamom, and ginger. And so I'll put in a nice heaping tablespoon of this. And I love adding rose to everything. So I've got a rose tincture here that I'll just put a dropper full in, just to give it that nice feminine Shakti energy. And now I'll get the cacao. So this is a raw cacao. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? I actually have some whole beautiful raw cacao beans from Noni Land. That's my teacher David Wolf's farm in Hawaii. So these are biodynamic Hawaiian. They're whole cacao beans. So I'm going to put some of those in, and I'll put some of the cacao powder. Someone asked me the other day, so I'll just throw this out too. Interesting. They said, well, what's the difference between cacao and cocoa? Cocoa. It's spelled a little differently. One's A-O and the other's O-A. And the difference is the cacao, A-O, is it is a true raw product. And then the other, with the O-A, has actually been heated quite high. It's often what you'll see in the store to make your hot chocolates and things with, but always better to go with a raw source. So I'm going to take a nice heaping spoonful of this raw cacao and put that in here. And to marry the flavors, and also just to help bring out the medicinal qualities of the superfoods, and especially the raw cacao, we want some healthy fats. So this is just a beautiful, very lovely scalar, divine, organic coconut oil. So I'm going to put a nice spoonful of that in. And I'll use a little raw honey and a little stevia. So I'm not doing too sugary. Oh, and before I do that, this fun part, I'm going to put in some, this is birch charcoal powder. It's the best of the best of the best. It's not activated. It's a little more gentle than that. But this is going to just really give us our wonderful new moon Shakti, nice and black. So now I'm going to move along and put a spoonful of honey. This is raw honey again, especially with honey. You'll always hear me say this. It's an Ayurvedic principle that you never cook honey. You can like heat it slightly, but absolutely never boiling it or cooking it. Completely changes it from medicine to poison, according to Ayurveda and other traditions as well. Another oil I'm going to put in is a plant-based DHA. This is a marine algae-based DHA. So for vegans wanting this wonderful, important brain oil, this is a wonderful clean source of that. So it's called Symbiotica DHA. And let's see, I'll put a little bit of stevia just to make sure we have that. I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add a little bit more vanilla. And then, here we go. I'm really lovely from Mountain Rose Herbs, organic powdered vanilla. So I'm going to put a spoonful of that in. And last but not least, I'm also going to put a little beautiful coconut butter. So this is just going to be really rich and unctuous, which is really nice for a ritual to do that. You want it to be really rich and unctuous. So I'm going to take a spoonful of this, and then we're going to blend it and give it a try. So here we go. Bear with the noise for a minute. I've got to, oh, I'm going to put crushed ice in here too. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's summer, and it's really nice in this summer to actually, I'm going to put the rest of this tea in there as well. It's just nice to have the elixirs cold when it's hot out. So here we go. Should be good, and let's just see what it looks like. And I wish you could taste it with me, but at least you'll have an idea of how to make this on your own. So, didn't want to have an accident there. All right, so it's a nice dark color for the new moon. Ooh, very good. I think my clients are going to love this tonight. So cheers, happy new moon, happy intentions and manifesting. And I'm Candace Clare. My website is www.swansage, that's SWANSAGE.com. My email is Candice, CANDICE, @swansage.com. And let me hear from you. Let me help you with any of your health intentions that you might be setting on this new moon. And I love working under the context of Ayurveda with a lot of modern nutrition and all natural. So that's my, if I distill it down, natural and organic, and your body knows how to heal. You just have to have the right habits, the right nutrition, and the right detoxification and cleansing. So I can help you with all of that, and I hope you enjoyed this. Namaste.